Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Have you ever tried using wrapping paper to make a card? Stay tuned. In a previous video, we used wrapping paper to make these sweet little books. And you guys know that I love using wrapping paper to make my own paper. And that's what we're going to do today. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you all so much for the wonderful ways in which you support me. I really do appreciate the positive encouragement and the positive comments that you leave for me every single day. Today we're going to take this beautiful wrapping paper and I'm going to show you a very simple way, and it's going to be very simple, nothing fancy or elaborate, but it's going to be a simple way that we can use wrapping paper when making cards. And if you have some wrapping paper, what an awesome way to be able to use that wrapping paper to mass produce cards. So I'm going to give you a closer look at the card in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So if you're watching this video, I'd really like to ask a favor. If you watch this video until the end, go ahead and click on another one of my videos. That way it will show YouTube that there is interest in my channel, and that helps my channel to continue to grow. So after you're watching this one, do me a favor and just click on another one, or click on the next one that's queued up to play, and let it play so that YouTube will know, hey, they really do like her, and we should promote her channel even more. So here is the very simple card that I made for Valentine's Day. And I used wrapping paper to give me the decorative background as the basis for this card. And by using decorative wrapping paper, it really does eliminate the need to try to figure out what kind of background do I want to use, because I placed down my decorative background and then I used to cut apart to give my message on the top. Then I used to cut apart on the inside and then some white writing space. And so here is what we're going to need to make it. So on this project, I'm going to be using a small piece of wrapping paper, and this wrapping paper measures 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have 2 pieces of white mat. I have the white mat cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I have a small 2 by 3 white mat and a small 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 background mat. I have a cut apart that was 4 by 6, and I've cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 inch cardstock. And then I have a piece for the envelope that measures 7 3/4 by 12. And I'm going to be using some stickers on this project. So all of the measurements that I've given you are based on what I'm going to be using on this project. If you're making a larger card or a smaller card, or you're using smaller cut aparts, or you're using a different decorative front for your card, you'll need to figure out what those measurements for your card need to be. But what I'm giving you here is based on the card that I'll be demoing in the video. So I'm going to bring out my scoreboard and the piece that measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 on the 8 1/2 inch side. Let's go ahead and score this at 4 1/4. And while I have the scoreboard out, I'm also going to go ahead and score the envelope. This is the piece that measures 7 3/4 by 12. On the 7 3/4 inch side, let's score at 1. Rotate it to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side and score at 1. Then we're going to turn it to the 12 inch side and we're going to score at 4 1/4 and at 8 3/8. So now we can fold and burnish all of our scores. And I'm just going to go ahead and fold and burnish my envelope. And we'll just set it to the side and come back to it in just a minute. Go ahead and fold that card in half and get that nice and burnished like that. And then I'll be using my snail tape runner to put the card together. So we're going to take that piece that measures 3 3/4 by 5, and we're going to place it down on the piece that measures 4 by 5 1/4. Just like this. And it's just a little background mat for this card. So I'm just going to take my tape runner. We're going to add some tape to the back of the wrapping paper. I'm going to take the wrapping paper and just place it down on my white mat like that. And then that's going to go on top of the card just like this. So now we'll go ahead and place down some more tape. And you can see that I'm using a piece of scrap for this piece. So I had some left over and it had a white backing to it. So I decided I would use it on this project. Go ahead and get that stuck. And there we have that piece. We're going to take the white piece that measures 2 by 3 and place it down on the red piece that measures 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Go ahead and add that tape. And we'll just center this. And now I'm going to take this piece and I'm just going to place it on the top of this piece. So you can see how easy it is to make very inexpensive cards. Y'all know that I don't really put a whole lot on my cards because I am a very simple card maker, but you can bling these as much as you want, or in the case of my cards, as little as you want. So there we have the outside of our card. I'm going to go ahead and open this, bring in my writing mat, which is going to go right here, and the writing mat measures 4 by 5 1/4. Go ahead and place just a little bit of tape on the back. Let's put that down right there. And then I'm just going to take that cut apart and I'm going to use that as the decorative element. I'm not even going to put a backer on it because I want it to blend into the red background. So I'm going to take some tape, place tape on this piece, and we're going to take this and put it down. And just remember that your measurements for the pieces that you're using might need to differ from mine because you might not be making the same size card, or you might be using elements that are a different size. This process that I'm sharing with you, it really is just to jumpstart your creative juices, and you might want to follow this pattern and you might not. So now I'm going to take these stickers that I have had for a few years now from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to place down one of my little stickers right here in the middle. And I'm not even going to add any words because it already says I love you going all the way around, so I don't really need to put anything there. And then here on the inside, I'm just going to take a little heart, place it right there, and that's really all that I'm going to do to my card. You can see how simple this is, but I think that it is a very simple and elegant card. We're going to make the envelope by bringing in the 7 3/4 by 12-inch piece that we've already scored. I'm going to bring in my finger blade, and basically we're just going to cut in this way and this way on all 4 sides. So I am just going to cut to remove this piece, and I am cutting at an angle, and we're going to do it on all 4 sides. And what you want is you want to have this piece remaining. So when you do put your envelopes together, you can use glue or you can use tape. Since I have my tape out, we're actually going to use tape. And I'm just going to take my scissors, and I like to round my ends. And if you wanted to, you can actually take some of that wrapping paper and place it on the inside as a decorative liner. As a matter of fact, let's do that. Not even going to do a whole lot in terms of measuring. And I'm going to remove a piece. So I know that this is 5 3/4 inches wide. So all I'm going to do is just round my corners like this. And let's see what type of fit we have, because we're only worried about the fit here. This part will be hidden. So when you cut your piece, cut it so that it is at least 4 3/4 inch wide and no more than 5 1/4 inch wide. So it really depends on you in terms of how much of that border you want showing. So I'm going to take this piece and we're going to place it down. Like I said, I'm not really worried about this piece here so much, because this is the piece that folds up. And we're going to take some tape, and I am just going to put my tape on this piece. So now that we have our piece like this, we're going to go ahead and lay down the liner piece. And this is the bottom of the envelope. And you know it's the bottom because this flap is wider than this flap. So now we're going to take that piece of liner and we're simply going to place it down. I'm going to try to get it placed right the first time. So when I'm placing it down, I'm just placing it down so that I have pretty much even border like that. This is just a very simple way of placing that liner. Then I'm just going to take this and fold it like that. And then I'll take this and I'll fold it. And so now I have a beautifully lined envelope. I am just going to fold in like that. We're going to take our tape, place our tape on this part of the envelope, and then I'll place a little bit here and a little bit here. Now we can fold up and seal that envelope. And now just like that, we have a beautiful envelope and card that we can give to anyone on Valentine's Day. Remember, making and giving Valentine's cards does not have to be for romantic interest. It can be for anyone that you want to show love to, whether it's that sibling, niece, nephew, anyone that you want to show some love and appreciation to. They would enjoy receiving a Valentine's card from you. So this is a great way of making the card and then coordinating the envelope. If you're not mailing the envelope, using one of these stickers is a great little touch for closing it. If you're mailing it, of course, you would want to run some double stick tape to seal that envelope. And if you wanted to, you can add embellishments to dress your envelope even more. But there we have it, y'all. We have a very simplified way of making a Valentine's card. But this doesn't just stop with Valentine's, because you can take your wrapping paper and use it in all sorts of ways for all different reasons to create cards with coordinating envelopes that are lined with that same wrapping paper. So this is a complete set here. Y'all, I hope that you have liked this very, very simple way of making a card using some wrapping paper and some stickers. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.